So the Liberal Party is committed to legalizing and regulating marijuana, and we're going to get started on that right away.
Well, that campaign promise separated the Liberals from other parties with the idea that full legalization could see Canada ride high on tax revenues from a new industry. So how would it change our country? David Common joins us now with more on that. Hi, David.
Hi, Wendy. Well, let's start with the money. If you were looking to make some this week on the stock market, the companies that already grow marijuana legally in Canada did very well the day after election night. And if legalization goes through, they're going to do a lot better.
If we're talking about a potential recreational market, then I think that's exciting for a lot of groups. There's no real
market analysts like Aaron Saltz expect explosive growth.
I think we're moving from a $80 or to $100 million medicinal market today to potentially up to $5 billion.
A huge projection, increases similar to what's being experienced in Oregon, Washington State, and Colorado, where pot shops have set up, much like provincially run liquor stores in Canada, ensuring minors don't buy, certain standards are set, and taxes, lots of taxes are collected. Here's the potential for Canada. Assume $5 billion in sales a year. If you matched Colorado's tax rate of 17%, Ottawa and the provinces could share an $850 million windfall.
Welcome to Colorado, home of legal marijuana.
Taxes will have to be kept low, though, to ensure the black market doesn't thrive. A balancing act that Colorado is starting to get right. But what about crime? Earlier this year, CBC asked Denver police what's changed since pot became legal.
Basically, officers aren't seeing much of a change in how they do police work, crimes and things of that nature.
Here in Canada, you can still go to prison for carrying a small amount of pot. The price of prosecution, $500 million a year. But even if cannabis does become legal, lawyer Howard Levitt says there are other, more personal costs.
If you're coming into work intoxicated, whether it's on marijuana or on alcohol, you could be fired ultimately for that.
Some employers can do testing, but they have to have a good reason to suspect intoxication on the job.
If it's a safety-sensitive position, oil sand worker, truck driver, forklift driver, airplane pilot, then you can be tested.
About 5% of Canadians are regular marijuana users now. I'm talking at least weekly. And there's some question about whether that might grow if it becomes legal and if manufacturers can then market marijuana, Wendy, like they do with beer and wine.
Yeah, could be huge changes. Thanks so much, David.
Thank you.
David Common.